Welcome to Shattered Destinies. Starfall continues. Last game, you all went ghost hunting, looking in to the ghost and the haunting of Blix Hall. You were got on the good side of Lady Blix and got permission to perform your investigation, session before last, and you found your way into the basement area. And there, in the basement, you were led into what looked to be the underneath of the mausoleum, where there were more than one seemingly strange possessed creature involved. You fought the animated bones of Torren Blix, who declared you were very uncouth in your actions against him. However, you did find the missing maid, although you had to put her out of her misery, as it seems she'd gone a little bit feral. But with that done, you successfully put down the animated bones of Torren Blix and performed a very well done exorcism to send him back on his way. And you found amongst the bones a familiar, multifaceted piece of rock, which you'd previously seen held by Ergo, a similar piece. And again, before you even arrived in Starfall, in our prologue game, you found another piece of this multifaceted rock with a similar haunting around it, which was where Ptaxx learnt his exorcism spell. You return to Blixpool. You gave an account to Lady Blix. She was glad to see you put down her scrote of a husband, and gave you lodgings for the rest of the festival. A very nice, well-adorned, diplomatic suite of a room, a central receiving room, and 4 bedrooms off of them, all very well appointed. One a lot more fancy than the others, with a 4-poster bed and all of the endowments you'd expect in a place that caters to the rich, the wealthy, and the well-bred. And it is there you head off to your rest after discussing your path for tomorrow, deciding that you were going to head back down into the basement and check that other path, that other stairway that you decided not to take before. And Lady Blix agreed, as you persuaded her, that perhaps you hadn't quite dealt with all the ghosts and there may be some more investigation to occur. And it is that night where we pick up our story, as you all doze into various states of sleep, some more comfortable than others. Some of you are probably not used to such fine sleeping arrangements. Catalina, however, this feels a lot more like home than it ever has. I mean, you haven't slept in this level of finery for quite some time now, since you had to flee your home in Insightful Waters. How does Catalina feel about this, about being in this situation?
I think she is sleeping the best she ever had, as in, like, she's just gone, like, straight down, just been like, like, stroking the pillow, and how, like, soft it is. Just, like, a little bit merry from all the wine that she's consumed as well. And yeah, is very happy. And is also considering, like, why did I go off with these adventurers when I'm not sleeping like this anymore?
Drift off to sleep, just almost fully relaxing, reminded of home. And it's as you drift off to sleep, you begin in the periphery, in that moment between sleep and awakeness, you start to hear this music drifting in, almost like at the back of your perception. The music begins to kind of take over what you're hearing, but it's not an unpleasant tune. In fact, it's very familiar. It's a tune that you would always play when you were back home at the keep of Insightful Waters. Probably Hestian's favourite tune, the tune you would play for him. And it's that takes over your senses as you enter a dreamlike state. And you begin to dream of your time back at home in Insightful Waters, the keep that you and your husband, Baron Hestian Serrano, kept, and the people that you led around. When Catalina was in a place where she would be playing Hestian's favourite tune, what setting do you think this would be in?
A bedroom.
In the bedroom. Okay.
Well, yeah, just a little evening tune in lingerie.
Oh yeah.
Fiddles before she fiddles.
In one of your more
Gotta warm them up.
in one of your more private moments, and
Sorry.
well, this is happening, and you're transported back to that time.
Oh no, sorry.
Mistakes are made.
I'm carrying on with what that's what I planned for, despite the curveballs.
This is similar to what Ptaxx gets, don't worry.
Hestian sat on the bed watching you. I believe at this stage, this is probably one of your happier times, maybe a year or two after your marriage. He sits on the bed looking at you, dull eyes, in that moment where he is clearly so absolutely in love with you. And the tune, the music you play just seems to highlight that for him. He sits there and smiles as you play, just enraptured in your performance. But as you lead the song to an end, he smiles, he stands, he moves over to you. My darling, my heart song. I do so love it when we have these moments, these small times where we can speak and just have some moments of privacy away from all of our issues. I mean, you know, the Justicars are coming tomorrow, and if you don't mind, we do need to go over those books again. I know you've probably got something else in mind, he says, smiling.
What? Are we going over the books right now? And there's such a dance.
Well, I know he smiles almost again. You always had that ability to remove him from his problems and see, although they're weighing heavily on him, this is a burden he's shared. The keep, the lands, Insightful Waters has been hit with hard times of late. The mines and the trade which come from all the rich ores that are produced around the cliff sides of Insightful Waters have begun running dry of late. And Hestian's having to move things around, sell assets, and you've been assisting him diligently with your all of your skills, in fact. He nods. It's like, I understand what you're saying. Perhaps we can worry about this another time, and just enjoy each other's company for some more.
Absolutely. Let's talk about books and whatever at breakfast.
We'll have plenty of time before the Justicars arrive to perform the tally.
Shh, just do what? No. I still keep dancing.
And can we cut to the next morning where we actually get to the books?
No.
He turns away from you and begins to like unbutton his shirt, but as he does so, he stops suddenly and almost jerks slightly, and you're almost taken out of the moment. That kind of reverie, that calm, dreamlike state is almost abruptly ends. And as he turns round to face you, just still hands half unbuttoning his shirt, his eyes are just a vacant expression. He's looking almost straight past you, and when he speaks, it is not Hestian's voice that talks. Oh, there you are. He thought perhaps he could hide you from me, but I'm afraid your husband hasn't done quite the job he thought he had. Oh, no, no, no. I see you now.
I might pick up a bed sheet and cover myself.
Oh, sure.
Do I recognize this voice at all?
You do not. No test required.
Okay. Who are you? You're not
Oh,
Hestian?
no. I'm not your husband, and that I'm afraid this isn't how the game is played. These are my rules now. It doesn't really matter what you say or do or the questions you ask. I'm afraid the contract has been signed and you are very much mine.
What contract?
Oh,
What contract?
such a shame that you never found out. Maybe you still
What?
can. Oh, it'd be so much fun for you to perhaps discover on your own all the things that were happening outside of your periphery. All those so-called friends and servants that could have helped you. But never mind. I'll be coming soon and claiming everything that is mine. And you are very much on that list, Catalina. And that's where you startle awake. The morning arrives. Everyone, if you didn't make your recover tests
We didn't.
the last session, you can make them now, including
Do we get any?
Catalina.
Do we get any bonuses because of the conditions we're sleeping in?
One success is guaranteed. You get one success for free.
Two
Is
successes.
3 successes enough to get rid of a stress? Remind me.
Yes, it will. First success clears gives you all your vigor back. Second success clears a stress. Third success, you can clear a wound. Fourth success, you can clear a corruption. If you don't need any of those successes, you gain momentum to start your day.
I got 2. You gave me 1 success. I then got 2 more successes, so I
That's
go
3
back
successes.
full current vigor, and I can get rid of a stress.
Yep. And
Yeah.
you didn't use the third success, so you can gain a momentum to start the day.
No, because I got 2. 1 heart. Doesn't 1 get me half my vigor?
First success gets you no successes, you still get half your vigor back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, half your spent vigor back.
But I can't get rid of another stress.
One a day, I'm afraid. One a day.
How do I get armor back? Do you have to repair it?
You have to
can't
get it
do
repaired.
via recover.
Yes.
Okay. Fine.
Once you've all done, the morning arrives. Most of you, well, the rest of you, you're awake to birdsong outside, pleasant sheets, some more comfortable than others. Most of you slept well, I think, in this area. And Catalina, when you startle awake, it is morning. What do you want to do?
I'm clutching my bed sheets in kind of the same way that I was in the dream, I think. And I just kind of look around me, just kind of see if I can see anything, any shadows, or anyone that's watching me.
Yeah, perceive test.
One success.
You have a quick glance about. It doesn't seem like there's anyone else in this room. Everything seems to be as you left it.
Okay. Then I will just start getting dressed in my like nicer clothes. I'm actually going adventuring, maybe midway, usual Lady Catalina style of adventuring. Get dressed and then go to the kind of. I guess we've got a common room where we are in the
There is a
suite.
common room, yeah. Well,
And I'll
all
go
within
meet
your hotel
there.
rooms. Yeah. So you'll gather up in the common room then.
Rhoda's already up and dressed. Right. I'm going to go to the other tavern. I'm going to check us out so we don't accrue any more bills, and I'm going to make up some bullshit about settling the bill in a few days.
I'll come with you because I want to get my ammunition and the other bits are left in the room.
Yeah, that's the whole point of it, is to go clear out the room so we're not accruing any more debt down there.
And you're confident you can convince them of that?
Confident? No, but it's either that or we keep racking up a debt.
Perhaps we could all go. I might be more useful in trying to persuade, but also I'm worried that you two won't get let back in by yourselves.
But we have a room here now, don't we? So we should be let back in.
And I
It's
look
free.
you both up and
It
down
is free.
silently and say, I don't think you're going to get back in.
Oh. Well,
Yeah.
then,
I think you look great.
unfortunately. Thanks for.
Quick early morning, and then we'll.
My lady, you look kind of tired. Did you sleep okay?
Yes and no. The bed was great.
I didn't like it. I felt like I was being suffocated. It was just surrounded me, and it was just. I slept on the floor in the end. It just felt a bit too.
You slept on the floor?
It's like I sunk too much, and it came up around the sides. And
Great, we can downgrade to a
I
room
was
with
feeling-
3 bedrooms.
Well, no, maybe I need to figure it out. But last night it was just a bit too much. I was pretty stressed out. So, does anyone else feel like that? Is that
No,
normal?
I had a lovely night's sleep.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was.
Beautiful,
The-
wonderful.
I mean,
The carpet was quite soft though.
it did feel nice on my feet. Yes.
Mm.
I just had a really weird dream that I don't normally have. It just felt very
Did you eat cheese before
real,
you
like
went to
someone
bed?
was trying to talk to me. I did eat the cheese
That's what it is.
and the wine.
So, well, the wine might have had something to do with it as well, but
Yeah. It's thrown me. Well,
well, maybe
just
a
like-
nice walk in the city will set us all right.
yeah. Let's go sort out the tavern.
Make your way out of Blix Hall, down through early morning. Not a lot of guests out as you make your way down to the main hall. One of the serving staff does make their way up before you leave. If you want to join for the grand breakfast that we serve every morning, they're just through the main dining room, and they point in the direction of a door. They'll be serving till about midday because we know some of our guests do like their sleep. So anything you need. She looks at you. She's like, have you all been? I know Lady Blix gave you the room kind of last minute. Have you all been signed in properly?
Not properly, no.
Just before you leave them, if you want to just come with me to the main desk, or just make sure you're all you get keyed in.
Okay.
Great.
She leads you to the main desk. Another member of staff stands there, very held upright, an older gentleman. These are the last minute guests of Lady Blix, Lady Catalina Serrano, and staff. I have it down as.
Yep.
That's correct.
Yes, that's
Sorry.
us
I'm like, very good, Lady Catalina. It is a pleasure.
and stuff.
Now, if you would mind, he pulls out a very small little gemstone. If you would mind just touching this for me for a moment. As you go to do that, he pulls away. He's like, Lady Catalina should be the first lady to, as the
I
lady of
more
the house.
delicately and gracefully touch it.
And then he just puts it down for a moment, under down below the counter where you can't see what he's doing. And you hear a quick little clack, and then he brings out a gemstone again, and next, and does it for each of you in turn. There we are. Yes, the full welcome festival package has been applied, so you have access to the main dining room for breakfasts, the lounges for luncheon to be taken whenever you like. The games room is available throughout, and the ballroom for the main functions, and the dining room again for dinners. Yes.
Do you have bathing and spa function here? Is there a
Yes,
sauna? Great.
yes, of course. No, I haven't got from that. The full spa is available, and the pool as well. The very best Aruvian enchantments are available. Heated pool, you'd be pleased to know. So please do utilize the facilities as much as you wish. You are Lady Blix's most honoured guest. She is very happy for your visitation. So welcome to Blix Hall. Enjoy your stay.
It's very kind of you. We're gonna go.
How long are we staying here for, by the way? How long have we been signed in for?
Signed in, you have until 2 days after the festival, after the actual celestial event.
Yes, it's just we did book a room in town. I can't remember what it is suddenly, but we need to pay up. I don't suppose there's any way you could help with that.
Can you make a persuade test, please?
That is just one success.
Success. Oh, well, yes. We will pay the tab for you. We will transfer the tab to this establishment.
Wonderful. It's the
Perfect.
Meteor's End.
Meteor's End. Yes. Well, this is certainly an upgrade for you, Lady Catalina. I'm
Yes.
certainly glad that you could come to Blixhall. So welcome.
Yes, well, we
Welcome
just
indeed.
needed a place to stay as soon as we got here, and it was late.
I understand. We can be slightly out of the way, especially if you arrive late in the day, and our gates are closed at that point. So, but you are keyed in, so you still have access. Yes.
Can as staff we get in without Catalina?
You have keyed access, so yes.
Okay, even to the front gate, the guards aren't.
Yes, the gates will. The guards will know, and the gates are keyed that you can make your way in through the side gate once the main gates are closed.
Okay. Great. Let's go get our stuff.
Do
Or
you
breakfast.
still want to go without us? Now that you can.
But we need to get the tab paid for though. They don't know about that yet.
That's all right. We can wing it.
Okay. Let's go. We can go. Did you guys leave anything?
No.
No, I brought everything with me.
Okay.
I was just wondering, Aurora, if you wanted to go to the
You
spa.
one sec. You brought everything.
Me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Of course I
I
did.
just left all my camping gear there, so
No. No. I never.
I wasn't carrying that around.
I carry
I don't
everything
carry
at all
much.
times.
Okay.
And
fair
sometimes I
enough.
carry Catalina's things as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, we noticed. Okay.
We'll be back.
We'll be
Yes.
back in time for breakfast.
Breakfast is now though. How long?
We've got like
We have-
6 hours
yeah,
before breakfast.
A
is
lot of
finished.
hours.
Let's go.
Coda and Tax, you head off back to a brief jaunt to Meteor's End. And Catalina or Aurora, is there anything you want to do in the meantime?
I go back to the reception. The spa facilities, are they free? Or do you have to pay for those services?
You've been given your as a honoured guest of Lady Blix. There will be
Amazing.
nothing added to your tab
Can-
within reason. Damages and exceptional consumption
Oh,
will
that,
be added to the tab.
that won't be a
But
problem.
just use of the facilities is fine. It's
Amazing.
all included.
Could I book in for a full body massage in about an hour once I've eaten as many sausages as I can?
Yes.
Great.
Generally, our spa treatments will take all day.
Can I have a short full body massage?
Yes, and you won't get quite the same benefit
That's
as if
fine.
you were to spend an entire day at our spa
That's
facilities.
fine. Good enough.
Very well.
Great.
Very well. We can have someone sent up to your room if you prefer.
She thinks about Coda and Tax walking in and having a full body massage. No, I'll go down to the spa area. That's
Very
great.
well. He gives you directions of where you need to go.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Okay. Kathleen, is there anything you want to do?
I will join Aurora.
Okay.
Not like that. Maybe a little like that. No, but just some bonding. Good bonding time. And Catalina loves the spa trip. Mm-hmm.
Sure. Could one of you roll a d6 for me, please?
Definitely you.
2.
Excellent. That's good. That's the kind of thing we wanna get. We'll go. So as you head into breakfast, a large dining hall. Lots of small tables are set up so people can have like small little breakfast areas. And there is like a large row at the back where food is being put out, but it looks like it's all being served onto the tables. And you have various people's very well-to-do guests. There's a few here. There's not a huge number of people. There is, however, Lady Blix is sat at the far end of the table, and as you enter, she waves you over.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Lady Blix, how lovely to see you this morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Now, how is my favorite lady ghost hunter and entourage?
We are well, thank you. And your
Good. I still can't
friends are
believe you
lovely.
sent that old git hopping. Good on you.
He needed to go.
Right. Now, he kind of leans over to you. Are you married?
Me?
Yes.
I was. I'm widowed, actually.
So you're available then.
Oh.
You must meet my grandson.
I have heard about him.
Yes, Henry. He's a good lad. He needs something of a woman's touch. If you catch my drift.
He's used to not women's touches.
He needs a swift slap to get himself in gear. You know.
Oh.
That's what the Blix men like.
Oh.
How you put them in order to show them their worth, which is nothing. They're useless, worthless Blix men.
I'm very flattered that you thought of me for your grandson.
Well,
But it's very recently since my husband has passed, so I think it's too soon.
How
But
recent
thank you.
then?
Just a few weeks ago.
Oh, so you've had the funeral? It's fine.
Yes,
I'll call him
I
down.
suppose.
I'll call him down.
Oh, he's here now?
Oh, he'll be here for breakfast. I'm sure. Sit. Have whatever you want. The staff will cater to any kind of special food that you require. I'm sure. Challenge them if you like. Keep them on their toes.
Oh, thank you. I think my Aurora would just like a lot of sausages. How many sausages can they get her?
I mean,
be a challenge.
Lots, but yes. That's fine. We can. I mean, it's very uncouth to be having eating contests for breakfast. And
I'm very excited to meet your grandson too. Is he a fighting man?
no.
Excellent.
What does he do?
Well, whatever the Blix men do, they pour through books, make a lot of sounds, act useless. There's good in there. No, don't get me wrong. He'll be a good match for you because he's going to inherit all of this. You see, there's a lot of worth there, a lot that a strong young woman can get out of it. I mean, this is what I did, so I should encourage the next generation to do the same. You know.
Well, yes, thank you very much. But I should really focus on making sure that this hall remains very safe for you, shouldn't I? First.
Yes, because once you marry Henry, you'll be in line to inherit. So,
Just keep glancing awkwardly and nervously at Aurora this whole time, like, save me.
She's enjoying it.
Yeah, I know. Just like gritting her sausages. Like.
we will return slightly after we head over to Ptaxx and Coda. Have a D6 roll from one of you two, please.
I've got it. Oh, there you go.
Oh fuck! It's a 1.
Yeah.
I like that.
Sounds about right.
Fine.
Sounds about
That's
right.
fine. That's interesting. Okay. Yeah. So you head into Meteor's End. They it's quite busy at this time. I mean, the folk want to get out and celebrating the festival as soon as possible.
I don't think I like it at that Blix Hall. It's I just worried that there's going to be more ghosts that are going to turn on doors, and I didn't.
I mean, okay. What about this? Have you considered the arcane potential for learning that is already enchanted into that place?
I know nothing about enchantment work. It's very technical stuff. No, I can do some basic the rune smithing, but it's a little bit more rudimentary and less permanent than enchantment. But it's too much. Everyone's judging you based on the things you do, and I'm not very good at that.
I mean, we could always, hear me out, we could get some new clothes, because those are starting to look threadbare.
Yes. But I feel like we're about to, but I need money to do my job.
Yes.
And I need to. So I don't have money for clothes because I've got plans. I've been thinking about things for a while because I haven't had the chance. But once we get the notes in from the job, I can start working on stuff. I've got some plans. I've got some blueprints in mind. I've been working on some things. I just need the time to do them, really, and a place to work at. So I can't really afford clothes when I need to pay for materials and
What? You've got
metal and power.
You've already got literally a pack full of steel. I saw you carry it all the way up that mountain.
No, yes, I know, but I also need more powders, and I need to find somewhere to get that. And I'm thinking I might try and break some of the powder out of the shells I've already got, but see, I can't afford clothes right now. Okay, it's not important. These will do.
Okay, fine.
Let's get our stuff.
Okay,
Both make
let's go
speed
for
tests for me, please.
Thieves.
it. Oh,
2 successes.
There we go.
So I get a
absolute,
momentum.
absolute mid-show.
Okay. Entering into Meteor's End. Ptaxx, you probably, just out of habit, look directly to where you first saw Derelix when you arrived the first time. She isn't there. None of her entourage seem to be there. But you do get the feeling that you're being watched.
Always.
Also the normal.
No. Can I see anyone watching us? But I don't think I like it here either. This place gives me a lot of anxiety as well. I don't really know what to do about that. Let's just get out. Let's just get all the stuff and get out and go back.
Go upstairs, get the stuff.
Yeah.
Talk to the patron on the way out.
Yeah. Head up to our room.
Yeah. You head up. What gear did you leave in the rooms?
Personally, just my camping stuff. So
I probably would have left
Okay.
my camping stuff, and I have 40 bullets as well, which would have been in my specific room. But other than that, I think I'm good. Yeah.
Just give me a remember test, please.
Okay, so there's nothing there, but there is a 5, which I can turn into a 6
Okay.
because I've got expertise. So that's one.
Your
success.
things are not in the exact same place you left them.
Someone's been in
Not
here.
exact.
Someone's been in here. Okay. I'd count every bullet individually.
So Cody, you just
1,
walk
2,
in
3,
on
4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
counting
10,
from his room.
15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26.
I'll just wait. Just wait for him to finish counting.
34, 35, 36,
Everything is there.
40. Someone's been in this room.
Yeah, almost certainly the yellow guy came in to see if there's anything of note in here.
No, nothing got taken, from what I understand. Did you have all your things?
Just out of interest, Glenn, if I was to look around, have they left anything
Make an investigate for me,
anything
please.
obvious that they've left
I
around?
will help him with that check and help look around.
Yep. So spend the resource.
Yeah.
To support, and you can do the same. Add
One
it all
I
together.
will-
success.
Use 2 of those momentum to push 1 to a single success for myself.
I got a single
Successes
success.
overall. Okay. You can see somewhat interestingly, some of the floorboards look like they've been pulled up because you can see like scratch marks from like a dragon-blooded claw in certain places.
I mean, just out of interest, is there anything left under the floorboards now?
Mm.
If we was to pry them open again.
Roll me a d6.
Right.
2.
Oh.
So you pry open one of the floorboards, and as you do so, this little clockwork scarab just crawls up and tries to fly off towards the window.
Do I have
Try and
any idea
smack
what
that.
these things are?
Try and
Just a little clockwork beetle. Make a brawl to catch.
Yeah, I'd have a bash. Oh, 2 successes.
Nice, yeah.
Ooh.
So you just catch it.
Oh.
Little. Is this some sort of? We've seen clockwork devices before, haven't we?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yep.
I'm thinking, what's her name? The lady with the moving trunk.
Yes.
Some sort of
Sasha
Nimbar.
or something.
Yeah, Sasha. Show it to Ptaxx. Is this like some of the sort of Nimbarian spine device? A bug, if
Yeah.
you will.
Oh, I can have a look. I'll try and have a look and see if I can notice anything about the mechanisms of it.
Yeah, okay. Give me. Are you looking physically or trying to use your magical knowledge?
Would I know that Nimbarian tech is magical in nature, or is it clockwork? Because clockwork would be the lack of magic, but then it
This
needs
is
some
a-
kind of arcane core, right? So I'd go for looking at it in a magical sense.
Go for a tune.
Yeah. It's definitely a tune. So there's 2 successes.
So it's mostly a small clockwork construction, and it just crawls and flies. Quite small. You're not gonna really see it unless you know what you're looking for or get lucky. But on its belly, there is this little glowing gemstone. There's a little magical enchantment embedded into it.
The bug. Oh, so they probably know we have this, and they can hear us talking about the fact that we're holding it and looking at it right now.
Okay, so
Yeah, kind of. The fact that we've been talking. If it's a record, I don't know exactly what it does, but I can assume that why else put it under the floorboards? You know. Hi, I'll put it back, but we're leaving this place now. So
I mean, is it worth keeping or?
no, because well, not that we have anything to hide, but it means that Felix would be able to listen to us.
Okay, so you reckon it's like a live broadcast then?
Maybe, I don't know. It's magical in some nature. I don't know exactly how.
Okay. Okay, fair.
We can disassemble it, but then, you know.
All right, we'll just put it back and just
Yeah.
lift up the floorboard, throw it into the okay, yeah, fine.
Yeah.
They would, yeah. I mean, if this happened last night, or even yesterday, we haven't been here. Okay.
No, if they're following us around as well, they know we're not staying here either.
Yeah.
So they just came to check on us, plant a couple of bugs. Was that the only floorboard that was?
I mean, that was
Anyone
literally
you found?
the first.
It's the only one you saw.
Okay.
Let's just leave it.
Yeah, let's go back to the guarded place. It's probably better to
Yeah.
be in.
When you check out on the way out, well, or at least explain.
Do we? Because it feels
Yeah,
like
it's fine.
the whole. Okay.
It'll
I'm
be
gonna
fine.
be quiet.
I'll talk. Let's go down. We'll go see the.
By the time you head down and check out, someone has already been by and filled your tab and let them know that you'd be checking out today.
Excellent. Perfect. Saves me making a bluff test.
But
I
in
hand
that
back
time,
the
you
key.
went up to your bed, to the bedroom, and
Yeah.
you went up to the room and sorted all of that out. By the time you came down, that had happened.
Wonderful.
Good.
Yeah, hand her back the key and off we go.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to do whilst you're out of Blick's Hall before you return?
No, not.
Sure you don't want to
really.
get some nice clothes?
How much are nice clothes going to be?
Depends on what shop you go to. If you go to these markets, probably really inflated. But if we went to somewhere,
Exactly. Why would I pay it while it's inflated? We might as well wait for after the festival, and I get something that's a bit cheaper.
but it's almost like you have a certain image that you have to maintain because something's been done for it.
Hmm?
Are you trying to maintain this current look? Like, can't we not update the threads?
No, I'm not doing it for any particular reason. I don't see the point in it. It's a waste of money. I could spend the money on more useful things. I can get in and out of the hall regardless of what I'm wearing.
Okay, fine.
And actually, these rich people, I reckon, if I walk around in this for long enough, they might just give me some clothes so I stop being an eyesore to them. It worked once when
maybe the Lady Blix will give you some of her husband's old clothes.
it's rich people are really done with money. I tell you, like from what I've gathered.
Fair enough. We can just head back up there then.
Yes, let's go.
Meanwhile, at breakfast, you sat Aurora and Catalina with Lady Blix, and she waves her stick in a direction as a young man enters, probably mid-20s, fairly handsome, well dressed. He has centre parting hair on either side, but very well done. Dark hair, clean shaven. Looks he's a fairly nice looking chap. He's got a book under one arm, and you just hear Lady Blix like, Henry, get over here now. I'm like, oh, yes, grandmother. Now this, she taps a cane on the seat next to Catalina that Aurora's not sitting in on the other side. This is Lady Catalina Serrano. Say hello, Henry. Yes, of course, Lady Catalina. It's pleasure to meet you. Gosh, I wasn't expecting to meet such a lovely lady this morning.
Aurora slams her
apologies.
hands down on the table and like scrapes up, like the chair scrapes back as she stands up.
Everything.
My name is
okay?
Aurora Morn. I am charged with Lady Catalina's welfare, both physical and emotional. And she like shakes his hand and squeezes.
You're very strong, Miss Aurora. Yes.
That I am.
Very well.
She sits back down.
Was there something you needed, grandmother? Like, you need to meet Lady Catalina Serrano. She's single, you know. Henry goes, oh, well, yes, quite. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Lady Catalina. If you wanted to talk more in private at some point, I'd be most amenable if you would be. Perhaps a walk in the gardens at some point. Just to he kind of leans slightly closer, just to keep grandmother happy, for just.
They just glance back at Lady Blix and say, "Yes, perhaps a turn around the garden would be most pleasant."
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Is Lady Myrgel at breakfast at another table?
So, roll d6 for me.
That's a 5.
5. Yes, she is sitting a couple of tables away with the ambassador and another gentleman. He's an older gentleman with a monocle who seems to be just constantly talking at them. But you realise Lady Myrgel is kind of looking your direction. She's got a slight smile on her face as she's looking over.
Are there spare seats next to her?
There's one seat, yes.
No. Then I shall stay here because I won't go without Aurora.
No, you should go. I'm fine here.
Are you sure? I mean, I did say that I'd catch up with...
I'm quite sure.
Erica. Okay, but he wasn't. So, apologies, Lady Blix. I must see my friend. I haven't seen her in a long
That's
time.
fine. That's fine. You just look after Henry later. Yes. Good.
I will.
She almost like as you leave, she sort of prods you a little bit with a cane in a kind of like playful way.
Just
As Catalina leaves, Aurora will just like hand the plate of sausages to Henry. Sausage, Henry, and then she'll like bite one in half.
Most kind, Miss Aurora. Thank you. Yes. He just like gets a fork and just daintily takes one and puts it onto his plate. As Lady Catalina moves, you see like Erica stands as well, looks in your direction. Oh, good morning, Catty. You're staying here after all.
Yes.
Oh, wonderful. Now, Lord Drox here, this gentleman with a monocle, was just talking about the most recent trade forecasts over from Quelus. And of course, very important, but Lord Drox, if you do not mind, I must catch up with my old childhood friend. And I believe the ambassador had some business to attend with Lady Serrano. And you'd notice elder gentleman, the ambassador who you met yesterday, looks up, smiles, looks relieved for a moment, and goes, "Oh, yes, of course. I do apologise, Lord Drox. We have a little bit of business to discuss with Lady Serrano. Very important Ruvian diplomatic business, you must understand." Lord Drox is like, "Oh, well, of course, yes. Important. Interesting. Maybe you'll tell me a little bit about it later." It's like, well, perhaps, yes. Maybe if you just go and collect some more of those stories about the trading issues over the Quellan River. And it's like, yes, of course. I'll go get that information presently. Yes, he stands up, looking rather self-important, gives you a nod as he strides past. And you see Donovan Liastara, the ambassador to the Mage King, lets out a bit of a sigh. "Lady Serrano, please join us. Please join us. Is your friend not joining us as well?"
Now there's a seat free. Perhaps she might. And I kind of just try to subtly kind of get her attention and gesture
smiles,
to the seat.
nods, and Donovan smiles, nods, like, "I'll go and rescue her from Lady Blix." And he just kind of gives you a moment with Erica. It's like, "Sit down, Catty, sit down."
It's so good to see you again.
Yes, I know. So what was this about the ghost? You actually went ghost hunting?
There actually was one. Actually, there were two.
Really?
But yes.
This isn't one of your tall tales again. This isn't,
No.
I know we did like to play a few pranks back in the day.
Well, we think there might be some more. We're going to go look for them a bit later.
How exciting! So it's not all clear over there then. That's not the haunting isn't.
Well, Thorin Blitz, he's dealt with. We dealt with him. The main issue is gone.
Was the ghost of Lord Blix?
It was.
We all thought Lady Blix had just finally completely lost it.
No, not on this occasion. No, she probably has lost it. Let's be real.
Well, it's we're kind of just waiting for an awkward situation. I mean, Henry Blix will inherit everything, and he's a nice chap, but he's not really as, he'd be quite a good match, Catalina, because
don't you start as well.
I
just had Lady
Blix already been
me up. Yes.
Right. Okay. I apologise. It's just that I think he'd be quite easy to control. They say that. So you could probably do what you wanted, and you'd have this place. Somewhere to set up.
I don't think that's what I'm looking for. Do you know what? Honestly, that ghost hunting last night just gave me such a buzz. I think I want to do a bit more of that.
Okay. You know, that's not going to set your parents' minds to rest. You know, if I go and tell them their daughter's
Yes.
off adventuring, is this going to be, you know, like, well, your
Not
other
like my
sister?
sister. No. No, I'm not going to be a pirate. Don't worry.
Well, you know,
We only need one pirate in the family, after all.
Every now and then, we get a little bit of news over.
Do you?
You know,
What's she been doing lately? Please tell me. I
Yes,
miss her stories.
They said, well, in some of the most recent news, it actually came via Nembaria as you tried to raid the Spirit of Innovation. And that's a city, so I think she's branching out.
Okay. So she's not in the Curzon Isles anymore?
Well, it depends where the spirit is at the moment. The spirit goes all over the place, so...
Right, got you.
I don't know. We could always check in with
Vivian.
Songport and see if there's any signs of her. You know,
Oh yeah, Songport's a good idea.
I'm in fairly good terms with the dean. I went to visit her. Last year, just before I joined on with the diplomatic mission. As you know, she's an odd, bookish sort, but she's usually got her head to the ground. She's got contacts. Her contacts are, you know, wide flung from.
Yes, it would be great to hear from her again, and she always brings back the best treasure, you know?
Yes, of course. I'll see. I'll make inquiries. Maybe I'll call in a favor and see if Donovan will let me use the communication device that we have. As I know, Dean Aberbracht has one. So we can talk to her at Songport, and maybe she's got some news.
Dean Aberbracht. Interesting. Yes. Get in touch with her. That would be... I mean, you know, I don't want to use it up. It's just checking in on my sister. I don't want to...
Well, yeah, it's not a... It's... we use the device as we like, as we have the number, so it's not going to be difficult to...
She's always off on some crazy adventure. And now it's my adventure.
Well, apparently so. So it seems like that spirit of adventure might just be a little buried-in family trait, perhaps?
I bet Celestine hates it. So how are the rest of my family?
I think she does. Well, from what I hear, everything's well back home. Nothing to worry about. You know, the Mage King watches, the Mage King protects, and we've had no more convergence issues for a little while. It seems that, you know, every year we hear that the Mage King's getting closer to cleansing the curse of all castle, and so perhaps we can finally get rid of the adventurers again and just have the place back to study and learning like it used to be. But you don't need to concern yourself about home. Just enjoy your adventures. It seems like you're having such a good time. Meanwhile, at the other table, Aurora, a hand is just gently placed around your shoulder as Donovan Leostara makes his way around. Miss Morn, might I have a quick chat with you? Some business to discuss, perhaps.
She gives Henry one last look. And she, of course. Excuse me.
He doesn't lead you straight back to the table. Instead, he takes you on a circuitous route towards the buffet. Although there are servants, I thought perhaps we'd fix our own plates. I'm sure you'd quite enjoy piling up what you can.
You don't strike me as someone who is used to piling his own plate.
You'd be surprised. My family are somewhat rambunctious sort, much like your Lady Catalina. No.
Right.
I'm the sensible one, apparently, of the family. And even then I got a more adventurous job, travelling all over the lands.
Quite, yes.
Mm. Tell me, you... So I hear you've dealt with the ghost. Lady Blix is saying that you're her favoured ghost hunters and heroes in your own right, which is interesting.
We have dealt with a problem. Yes.
Well, we have had no disturbances since. So, where was the ghost? What was going on?
How much do I trust this guy?
Make an insight test, please.
Intuit.
Intuit, yes.
6 dices.
Sorry, I'm
1 success.
Success. Genuine curiosity. You think there might be something behind it, but doesn't seem to have an ulterior motive.
Okay. It was down in the family catacombs.
Wait, so you got from here to the mausoleum?
Yes. I don't think it's unusual that houses have links to their grave sites.
The fact that that old cad, Torren Blix, had a secret passage to his own personal crypt is not actually too much of a surprise for me.
Having conversed with Lady Blix, it seems definitely like something this family would do.
Did it go directly to the Blix mausoleum?
More or less, yes.
Okay, and that's where the disturbance was.
Well, it was the ghost of Lord Blix, so it was where he was buried. Fairly expected.
Nothing else disturbed around. Like, you didn't check any of the other levels of the mausoleum at all, did you?
Why?
Make a persuade test for me, please.
6 dice. 1 success.
Well, I had hoped to visit my family's mausoleum.
And with the graveyard being shut.
Well, it is the Leostara family vault is built directly above the Blix one.
Right.
I would have dearly liked to visit.
To pay your respects.
That's right. You can give me another intuit test if you want.
1 success.
Success.
Would 2 successes give
The
me
more
very
successes
much
is the more information.
I will spend a momentum and a vigor to turn that 5 into a 6. 2 successes.
Of course, as a champion, spending a vigor gives you a momentum.
System.
He looks genuinely kind of sad that he hasn't been able to go. And you think there is something like a deep emotional reason why he wants to go to his family vault.
Okay. Well, we are heading back down there today, possibly later on today, just in case there's any further problems. I don't think you should go down there alone, but maybe we could escort you.
Would you be willing to escort me to my family crypt?
Of course.
Miss Morn, I believe we're going to be very good friends.
Do you?
He smiles. As he's talking, he's just putting food on your plate.
I'm just eating it as he puts it on there.
You back to the table where Catalina and Lady Michelle are having the conversation. Oh, there he is, Ambassador. Welcome back. And Miss Aurora, was it not?
That's right, the lady.
Stable hand, she says, looking over at Catalina.
That's right, I am.
Yes.
Was.
Well, yes. The best stable hand, actually.
He kind of just both looks over you inquiringly.
Do you have a stable hand at your house, Erica?
Well, of course, we all. She kind of looks, goes, I'm not quite sure what you mean by that, Catty.
Anyway,
Maybe you'd like to elaborate.
I simply mean, did you have horses and were they kept by a stable hand?
Yes, over in Michelle Gardens, we have a whole stable of various different sorts and animals and such. We have a petting zoo.
Yes. And isn't that one of the best places to be in the house or in the grounds?
I mean, yes and no. It depends on whether there's any resurgence of a Converge, because our petting zoos tend to get targeted by hungry monsters.
Oh,
That sounds like
I
a
didn't
real
know
problem.
yeah.
I mean, we don't like to tell people that much because it keeps people away from the petting zoo.
That feels like a
But
real
yes, I
issue
mean, if
that
you're a
maybe you
hungry
should.
monster, where's the first place you're going to go?
Where all the little lambs are. That's fair enough.
Poor little lambs. Erica, this is very sad. Are you dealing with the problem?
Well, ever since the Old Castle curse, I mean, that's 30 odd years ago. Cursed the elves that did this. It's been a resurgence every now and then, and if a point opens up in Major Gardens, they tend to gravitate towards our lands where our livestock are. It's just the nature of the curse, unfortunately. We can't control where these points are going to burst open and what's going to come out.
Have you considered moving your livestock somewhere else?
Well, our land, we have a whole part of the city just dedicated to the gardens, and that's where our land is. We can't.
Okay.
We're not going to take our thing. We have like breeding grounds outside the city, but never mind. We're far away from that. It's not important. We're only a few days away from the celestial event. It's very exciting. Can you both give me intuit tests, please?
2 successes.
I'm going to use the momentum to turn that one into not a 1. So that's no success.
Aurora, it's not so much that Lady Michelle's being quite forthright and inquiring, although she is trying to work out the relationship between the two of you in a bit more detail. However, when they were mentioning like the Old Castle curse and things like that, you notice that the ambassador is looking a little bit more pensive, thoughtful, unhappy, and the same level of when he was talking about his family crypts.
Okay. Interesting. I don't say anything.
I'll leave you to mull that over for a moment as we skip over to Ptaxx and Coda. By now, you'd have arrived back at Blix Hall if you're not planning to go anywhere else.
Nope.
Literally. Have to go back.
So this is probably about the time where you enter the breakfast hall.
Yeah. After stowing our stuff in the room. Yeah.
Oh yeah. We go to our room, store our stuff.
Yeah. Go up to the buffet.
Yeah. Grab a plate.
Yeah, no one's stopping you, although there are people serving the tables. There's nothing stopping you helping yourself anyway. So the two of you notice Coda and Ptaxx emerge, and Ptaxx immediately attacks the buffet like a feral animal, probably.
It's stacking. He's like stacking stuff at this point. And then he just looks around for somewhere to sit if there's any seats near.
Lady Merjol kind of ushers, this is the rest of your team, is it not?
Oh, yes. Yes, it is. There.
Odd bunch. What were their names again?
You can just refer to us as her staff.
Okay, that's most. That sounds. No, we don't do things like that in Paradise.
Really.
Everyone's important.
And they're not really my staff at the moment. Anyway, the handsome one is Coda, and the twitchy one is Ptaxx.
Any breeding amongst them, surnames and the like,
Any breeding? I mean, I hope not. Coda Payne.
Do they have?
And
Do they have
Ptaxx
houses? Coda, can you just make me a status test, please?
Yeah, sure. Definitely will. What's my status? This is too funny.
You don't want Ptaxx to make a status test?
No. Absolute mid. Nothing.
Nothing. Okay, that's fine. She shrugs. It's like, just good to know. Got them following you around for just adventures then? Nothing in particular? Why did you meet them?
Back in the Sunken Trove.
Oh, I see. Can you make me a bluff test, please?
No. No success, but no critical failure. So
She looks at you and are carrying on Aurora's earlier 2 successes for Intuit. You just see her kind of like go, and like understand that there's something not being said, but doesn't know exactly what.
There was a bit of an altercation in one of the taverns there, and we found ourselves on the same side of something.
Oh, you're not getting into tavern brawls as well now, are you, Catty?
me? No. I don't think I really took part in that. But they certainly did. And I don't know, we just seem to keep ending up together and we just seem to fit weirdly.
School adventuring parties that we occasionally get down in Old Castle to try and fix our problems, and of course they end up causing even more problems than they started with. You've got to be careful of those adventurers. That was the whole point of the Old Castle curse. We were cursed with the fact that we'd have to get adventurous. Be careful, Catty. An adventurous life is... I don't know. You hear great stories, but also you hear about all the troubles that have been caused by well-meaning individuals.
At this point, Ptaxx has like seen that because Catalina's table's full, and he's noticed that there's other tables of people he really doesn't want to approach. So he's just like sitting at the end of the buffet table where he's found enough space to put his plate, and he's just sitting and eating.
At that point, I see the ambassador stands up. It's like, well, I suppose I should get ready if you're going to be willing to escort me down.
If you give us your room number, we'll come and fetch you when we're ready to go.
I will be ready. Just send a message at the front desk for me.
Of course.
Thank you, Miss Morn. It's like you see, like Lady Michelle looks up at the ambassador, and the ambassador just kind of raises his head. It's like, do not worry, my lady. This old dog can have one more adventure, I'm sure. He smiles and wanders off.
See, there's nothing wrong with an adventure. Maybe you need more of it in your life.
Fairly adventurous. I mean, I've been traveling the world with the ambassador. There's quite a lot to see and do without getting your hands dirty.
Yes, I don't like getting my hands dirty.
But speaking of, maybe we should finish up here.
Don't let me keep you anymore. I have a full day of activities planned. We're going shooting, if you can believe it. Going to fire a crossbow, which I've never done before.
Exciting.
See, adventure in your life. You're going to
Yes.
love it.
What are you
Anyway,
shooting?
See if I can hit the target.
should we see you again tonight? I
Yes,
think I
absolutely.
might
Let's catch up.
partake in the talent show tonight, maybe
Oh,
tomorrow, sometime soon.
Yes. That would be good. That would be good.
We
They
should
have
watch it.
prizes. The best entertainer of each night is given a ticket.
Yes.
And
what I'm
if
hoping for.
you play anything like you used to, then you're a shoo-in.
Oh, thank you. So yes, hopefully I will see you later.
It's lovely, of course. Yes, of course, you know, the ticket, I suppose the Grand Observatory is better, but they have one at the top of Blix Hall, which I'll be looking at with the ambassador. Very exciting. Their own
Just
little
you and the
observatory.
ambassador?
Oh, there'll be a few others, Lady Blix and the heir apparent, if you like, and probably a few others of note, but it's quite small. It's not as large as the Aruvian Hall Observatory.
Okay.
I'll not keep you any longer. It's lovely to catch up. Talk more later. She smiles, turns, and lets you leave as you all gather up, having eaten.
Ptaxx has some fruit in his pockets.
Sure.
Like an apple or like slices of melon? Like how
No,
wet?
probably like apple.
Loose slices of pineapple.
Yeah, loose. with the stick still in them, so you can just take it out by the stick and sanitary like that, you know. No, just like a couple of apples and oranges, just
Great.
taken with him.
Loose porridge.
Loose porridge in his pocket. Pours the milk in.
Awesome milking part. I'm glad we didn't buy you new clothes.
What's this? You were going to buy some new clothes?
No, of course not.
I was trying to convince Ptaxx to have a wardrobe update, but
Look, I've got other
That
things
would
to
be
spend my money on.
great.
I've got other things to spend my money on.
Okay,
Um,
fine.
is there anything you want to do? Discuss before moving on.
I might have organised a little extra job for us. The
Oh,
ambassador is eager to go down to the crypts with us. He'd like to visit his family crypt. I said we would escort him down.
One sec. How the hell does the ambassador know that we found the way into the crypts?
Well, I might have told him.
Aurora! The crypts are off limits.
I know they are, but he seems to. He understands that.
but
He
how am
understands
I
that
meant
we're
to do?
doing him a favour if we escort him down there. Also, he kind of made a weird face when Lady Catalina's friend was talking about like convergence points. So I think there might be something down there beyond just boxes
you
with dead
realise-
bodies in them.
With guests, I'm limited
To
That's
just sheep
fine.
herding.
We're just.
to just sheep herding. I'm just a sheep herder at that point.
I understand that, but I am curious why he wants to get in there so badly.
Okay. But,
To the
We
point
were
of-
talking about
To the
this
point of
in
going in
our
there
room.
illegally with us.
Yes.
Are we still talking about this in like the dining room? Or
I
have
think we've
come
come
to
back to our room, right?
Okay, good. Just double checking.
I
Well,
just think we're safe because I think we probably have something over him as well if we take him down there. And I think he's
Sure, okay.
not letting on to
I
something.
don't see a problem with it. You say do you know where his
He said it was
Crypt is?
right above the Blix mausoleum.
Okay.
So
I'm not going down unprepared this time, and I'm going to cast, while we're in the room on our own, cast armor on myself.
wait, you've been able to do that the whole time?
I've been doing it multiple times.
Can you do that on other people?
No.
I could really do with it.
Can I do it on other people?
I believe there's an
Very
option if
squishy.
you manage to overcast that.
I don't know if there is. I don't have the updated rules.
Really, you have a book soon. Don't worry.
Yeah. Because all
You
I've
should be
got on
reading
my
them every week.
all I've got on mine is
Your
plus
bedtime
one
reading,
armor
Dan.
box.
Yeah. You've given me so much shit for not knowing the rules. I feel like
Yep.
I need to give you some shit.
I mean,
I've got
Dan
lots
gets a
of
little.
spells.
Dan gets a little bit of leeway because he helped write them,
Does he?
And
Does he?
spell
but that
rules
leeway's
change.
running out, so it's fine.
Spell rules change actively.
Sure.
So I did know how this worked, but I've never known if it works on other people.
He did. Well, you just try and cast it first, because it's only going to matter if you overcast it. Whilst
Yeah.
you're rolling, I will find the book because I left it in the other room.
Okay. So I use remember to cast my spell. Oh yeah, I've definitely overcast it. It's 3, so I've overcast it by 2, which probably won't be enough for a second target.
Wonderful Heroes Primer in all its glory.
You're
Right.
spying soon.
Very soon. We are looking at.
The boon.
What was your total?
I got 3 successes.
3 successes. That's pretty good.
So it's overcast by
pretty
2.
good.
From my understanding, it's difficulty 1 cost 2. So 2 momentum I built up.
Yeah, 2 momentum. He needed 3 successes over to make the range touch.
Okay.
So you can have 2 more armor boxes though.
Yeah.
So
well,
there's 3 armor.
yeah. Just the sheen appears over me and
Yeah.
it disappears.
So you see like these little glyphs adhere to him and then slowly fade.
Okay, I feel better. We can go down now.
Great.
But just make sure the gun's loaded. This is all I've got to defend us with.
It'll be fine. We're just going to take him to the crypt, and then I'll escort him back up, and we can continue on further down.
Okay.
Let's call for
Let's
the
call for him.
ambassador.
As you head down to meet the ambassador at the front desk, you find him wearing more adventurous-looking gear. He's got a cape now, along with his golden finery, and a cane, which he didn't use to walk and hasn't been using at all. But now he has a cane, and like some really nice fancy boots as well. And the hat is slightly less. There's slightly less feathers on this sticking out the top of this hat of his hat that he wears. It's still mostly wearing golds.
It's going to be quite dusty. Where we go? Maybe you should.
This is why I bought my knocking around wear, if you like.
Of course.
Same. That's why I'm wearing my knocking around wear.
Kind of looks over and nods. Yes, it's sensible just to have some
Mm.
old, warm. He looks pristine. There's some old, warm clothes that you don't mind getting a little bit dusty and dirty. Yes, of course.
Yeah.
And he does have like a side satchel over his shoulder as well, which is like partially hidden by the cape.
Bag.
Do I get
Let's not go there
any?
again.
Do I get any sense that his cane is more than just a cane?
Yeah, I'm on the same boat as that.
Yeah, you can make. I think we'll do perceive if you like.
I want to see if
for
there's
the
anything
cane.
archaic about it.
Mhm.
Can I roll a tune? Is that a tune?
You can give me a tune if you like. What'd you get, Aurora?
1 success. Could I? Wait, I have weaponsmithing.
Yeah, you can add that.
1 success.
Yeah, 1 success.
He moves it slightly, and you do hear like Aurora. You catch like a slight crack as he moves. It's probably a sword cane.
Yeah.
And Ptaxx, you do get a slight sense that there's something magical about it.
Okay.
I kind of look
do
down. Sorry,
Oh,
go on.
sorry. Can I do like just a remember test to see if dressing up is something that is like custom to like visit the dead, and maybe that's just something
Yeah, make a remember
like
test.
that. And can I use my noble contacts as well?
Yeah.
Cool. 4, 6. I can't count dice. 1 success.
So that would depend on the religion of the individual. And I can't remember how much information you got about Donovan before. Probably not a huge amount.
No.
So yeah, it could be.
Okay.
I glance down
Right,
at his
shall we
cane.
off then?
and
So
I-
where are we headed?
The basement.
Very good, very good.
Yeah.
Let us away.
Yeah.
He smiles, just like takes his way off. Follows you down to the basement. Just watches you with interest as you open the secret passage.
Can
It
I try and
opens up
stand
to-
between him and the opening of the secret passage so it doesn't see how
Yeah,
it's
he
done?
lets you. He lets you. He takes a step back as you step in.
Okay.
Very good, Miss Morn. I shouldn't get carried away. Now should I? I'm not the adventuring sort.
I see you've come
Ah.
prepared. Not completely without common sense.
Common sense doesn't run in our family.
Okay.
Quick,
After you.
quick scene setting. Is the corridor the same? Do the green lanterns come back on?
Tax, before everyone steps in, he's just going to get out I know it's only been a little bit of time, get a torch out, light it, and then check the floor to see if there's been any other disturbances since we've been there last. Sorry, what was that?
Investigate, please.
Investigate. That's fine. 1 success.
So it seems fine, nothing out of the ordinary. Aside from the fact there's now no longer lit down here.
I'll move more to the back middle of the group and hold the torch.
I would like to be at the back of the group.
Oh.
Yep. Donovan stands in front of Aurora and behind the rest of you.
Yeah,
I
I'll
guess.
lead the way down once again.
Using Ptaxx as torchlight, you make your way down to the point where there is the entrance to the mausoleum. These shut double stone doors, and then the stairwell that travels down.
And rather than start heading towards the stairs this time, rather than going...
No, we need to go up, don't we? So we need to go through these first to deal with...
No?
Yes, his mausoleum's up.
There wasn't any stairs going up, was there?
Oh,
There
no, I see
was
what
in
you're saying.
the other room. We need to get through the
Okay.
stones, and then there's ways to left and the right once we get past these. So
Right,
Aurora, ready for muscles
Get
and
out
metal
your bits
bars.
of metal.
Give me an endure test, Aurora, and
I don't know why
Ptaxx probably perceive with your
Yeah. Oh yeah, because it's the right places to put them.
2
smithing, and
successes.
obviously spend your thing if you're supporting.
Yeah, I'm supporting. 1 success.
3 total, that'll be enough. With a little bit of help with Ptaxx wedging them in when you need to, you make your way into this tomb. You see Donovan steps in, has a look around. It's like, yes, one of these doors, it doesn't matter which, and there'll be stairs up, and then the next one up is my family's vault.
Okay.
Okay. I guess
Well,
it's
that's...
Anything we should be made aware of in your vault?
I should hope not. I should hope it's just a...
No, just some people. If you've got treasures in there, people can put traps and such. I don't want to walk into it.
No, I just wanted to pay my respects.
No, I'm not. Yeah, I'm just saying.
I go over to the nearest door and try to start to opening it.
I would say, don't worry about testing this one because it's a smaller door. And with Ptaxx's help, you can just get it open. Leads up to the stairs going up. Making your way up with, again, Ptaxx's torchlight guiding the way. The stone, the Astara vault door is in front of you. You see Donovan walks up to it and just kind of brushes off the front with his gloved hands and just kind of looks at the dirt that's now on his white gloves. It's like, yes. I would have liked to have come down here more often, but rarely gets a chance. Rarely gets a chance to visit.
You're a busy man. I think I should maybe go in there first, just in case there are ghosts about.
Yes, in case there. He looks. Let's hope there's no haunting in this one.
Yes, let's hope.
Does
Do you
your
think there'll be
family make
haunting?
especially terrifying ghosts?
It'd just be most upsetting.
Anything we should know? Wait, before, in case we do, the best thing to do about ghosts is to know if there's anything that they particularly didn't like, and that'll be 10 times more effective against them as a ghost. So, who is the main figurehead in the mausoleum, and what do they hate the most?
He kind of looks at you. Make a persuade test. This is difficulty 2.
I can't make a difficulty 2.
Excellent.
Oh,
what
I
I'd like to
can.
help.
I've got
Okay.
2 dice. I've got exactly 2
Yeah.
dice.
Anyone else can make an intuit.
Nothing. Not a critical fail, though.
Fine.
3 successes on the intuit.
Mid.
That is a touchy subject for the ambassador.
Is this a
You see
risky
him,
roll?
his eyes almost start watering.
So,
as he's brought up, as
Ptaxx
he's
doesn't-
encouraged to talk about things, and Ptaxx has no idea what's going on here.
Yep. So that'd be really useful if you can give us that information, because then.
I think we
Maybe
should just proceed.
Cross that bridge when we come to
But no, that's not how this would work, because then we're not going to be prepared, and the best thing to do in these scenarios is be prepared for them.
I would just like to proceed if that's okay.
Ptaxx, enough.
Well, when we have ghost issues,
Enough.
I'm going to say it.
Does he have to open the door with a special flashy light thing? Gem?
So he moves over and touches when he touched the door, he just kind of went, This should have opened on its own.
It's not. So just checking the little gems that turn the doors on that we
That's-
noticed in the main house. They've all been off. Like there's no color at all. But is there a color when the doors are locked in the main house? This might be used for superior recollection.
Superior recollection is perfect for this. Yes.
Yes, I will have to spend a vigor for it. So I want to see if something deactivates these, and that's the whole issue that we're going along with. That is 2 successes. So I get 2 pieces of information.
So yeah, as you went past, so those little gemstones that are in the door, in the center of the door, if you go near one and you're not allowed in, it flashes briefly red. But if you are, it flashes briefly green.
And this isn't any color.
And this is just, there is a gemstone set into the center of it, but it's grey and it doesn't light up at all. It's like it's depowered.
The issue is these gems in the mausoleum. It seems they're the same for down there. They're not depowered currently, so don't know why.
It's not on the same it's not on the same enchantment route as Blix Hall then. Shrugs. I don't suppose you want to just get us in this morning?
I'll give it a go. Yeah.
Give me another endure test.
I'll help with my.
Spend the resource.
Yeah.
1 success.
Nothing.
Okay, so you start to push your way in.
Another one?
I can, yeah. It's going to take me vigor.
Continue.
I can do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take a vigor. 2 successes this time.
1 success.
So I gain a momentum. Oh,
that is enough. You don't gain a momentum for helping because it's a safe test when you support. So you don't generate threat or gain momentum.
Yeah.
So this opens up into a smaller chamber area. And you see there is, remember downstairs we saw lots of like blank tombs. They weren't adorned. They weren't carved on because they were for the future, if you like. Most of these tombs in here have that same kind of look. They're not adorned. They're not engraved. Aside from just the one tomb. At the very back of this area, there are 4 tombs, 2 slightly above, and then 2 on either side below. It is one of the below tombs, which is very, very ornately carved, even in the dust that's collected here. You can see there's like a glint of gold that's been worked in to the carving of the tombstones itself.
And all of the other tombstones are blank, even the ones above it.
There's no carvings. There's no adornments. There's no writings. There's only one tombstone that has anything on it. He looks in your direction. This is almost like you see his eyes watering slightly. It's just like, I've been meaning to come here for some time, and I'd just like a moment to pray, if that is okay.
Of course.
You can leave me here and come get me when you're ready to leave.
Sure. Can I see what name is on the tombstone?
I mean, without walking over there, it'd have to be a pretty good perceive, but you can give me a perceive, yeah.
Would it be alright if I did a quick perimeter check, just in case, before you start?
Test.
I'm not good at this bit. I will spend a vigor and a momentum to turn that 5 into a 6. 1 success.
Okay. You've built up a good rapport with him. He nods and goes, yes, probably for the best if you're going to leave me here then. Yes.
Okay. And as I do the perimeter check, can I get a bit closer to the grave and read what is on it?
Perceive test, it's not going to need to be that good.
Okay. I will spend another vigor and a momentum and turn that 5 into a 6. 1 success.
You see there's like a head of the tombstone where there's an engraving. And there is like engraved on the front is someone that like cuts the same. It's very good engraving emblazoned with gold. Cut a figure cutting the same sort of look and figure as the ambassador. Hard to tell age in a carving, but got the same kind of overly flamboyant dress sense by the look of it, like a big hat. However, this individual wears armor and wields a two-handed sword.
Okay.
And the tomb reads, "Here lies Castian Leostara, beloved son and brother and friend."
Okay.
Oh.
Can you make a withstand test for me, please?
That's what you get. Messing about stuff.
3 successes.
That's good.
Yeah, so you feel like a slight buzzing in your head as you're looking over the tomb, but it just fades after a little while.
Okay, but I'm not aware of what it was trying to do. Okay. I finish my perimeter check and I head to the door. We will come and fetch you. Do not leave this room.
Do me to the bars.
You'll give me before I have a issue with starving and the like.
Of course, we will be back.
Maybe leave the door cracked open if you can.
Of course, we won't let you suffocate. No, we'll be back in a few hours at most.
That should be perfect.
Okay.
Chew it. I don't trust this guy.
Okay.
He seems to be acting weird. I don't know who wants to sit by a grave for hours.
Oh.
I've got 1 dice. It's not going to go very well. Nothing.
Okay. You don't
Hey.
know. He nods, smiles. I was like, "Thank you. I'm just going to spend a bit of time with my dear brother." He he makes his way over and leaves you to do what you're gonna do.
Okay.
That's sad. I didn't know Cassian had a brother.
The way I recognized the name Leostara, I did not put it together until this moment.
So
I have no idea what's going on.
Well, I'll let everyone know at the end of the stream what the connection is. As we'll move on to where we are here. You make your way out and back down the way you came.
Yeah, just stop everyone and go. So he said something interesting when I pointed out the enchantments weren't working. He said that it's not connected to the house network, which begs that there is a central power source maybe for these enchantments, and maybe they're on separate networks. So the mausoleum, the graveyard might all be closed because the enchantment network that keeps the doors locked and unlocked and such isn't working. So we might be going down to a service hatch where we can try and figure out how to fix the locks. But that might lock him in there because the lock suddenly activates and the magic might be stronger than my metal bars, and I'll be down 6 metal bars.
Yes, but if we reactivate it, he'll be able to get through the door on his own because they normally activate.
No, 100%, but I'll be down metal bars if they break. But that's not the problem. Just if you see anything that looks like maybe a deep-powered magical battery, it probably looks like a large gem or something. I'd guess. I don't know. I don't know how these things work. I'm not an enchanter, but just to keep in mind.
Okay. I mean, the official reason for the graveyard being shut is that things are collapsing. So, also, watch out for cave-ins, I guess.
I'm used to that, but yeah, let's go.
Oh yeah, of course. I forgot.
It happens all the time.
You all get buried in rubble, and the last thing you hear before the final stone hits you and knocks you out is Ptaxx breathing a nice sigh of relief.
Several reasons
Feels
why.
like home.
Comfort of being home. Sweet release of death. Yeah.
But anyway, that hasn't happened yet, so we don't have to worry about
Yet.
that. You make your way down the spiral staircase.
Yes.
spiral stone staircase leads down and ends in yet another stone door. Again, a gemstone set within that is grey and has no movement or enchantment upon it.
I start
Let's
forcing my
go.
way through.
Yeah, that'll help.
We go pushing plus iron bar.
One
Tactics.
success.
Yeah, so an endure test.
1 success.
1 success. 2. Yeah, that's enough. You push this open, and your torchlight Ptaxx reveals a white marble corridor.
Oh, this is unsettling.
Pristine. At the end of the corridor, there is a pristine white marble set of double doors, and it looks like there are 2 alcoves halfway down on either side, left and right, like halfway down this long corridor.
Any kind of idea of what underground white marble things could be? Anything I've read about such things?
I mean, you can give me a remember test, but we're looking difficulty free.
Yeah, scholar? Contact
Yeah, you can have
scholar?
scholar. I think that's scholar. Everyone else can give me perceive.
Okay. So I got a 6, and I can make this 5 into a 6, and I think it might just be worth it to spend 2 vigor, put me down to 6 current vigor, to make another 5 into a 6, which gives me the 3 successes.
Okay. So, although you've not seen something like this before, and with Coda looking, did anyone else get any good successes with the perceive? Just Coda. So yeah. So to actually look down, this looks like it has been made as a sterile area, where white marble's pretty good. Sending certain magics through, depending on how it's been treated and enchanted. It's very not easy to keep it clean because you can tell when it gets dirty. So it's very good for keeping an area sterile. You would mostly there is white stone and such in Bastion, the capital of Nembaria. In fact, that's one of the main quarries for white marble, and it is used in their walls to make the enchantments work. It propagates enchantments better. It's very good at keeping self-cleaning enchantments, and also very good at places where you want to commit magical experiments. You get this feeling that this is meant to be a sterile area. And Coda, you see on the ceiling, embedded in between some of these marble slabs, are gemstones like that, just embedded straight in, so you can see the flat of them.
Like they at regular intervals along
regular
the
intervals, yes.
But at the moment they are done, they're not lit up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, there's no power running through here at the moment.
This seems like some kind of lab of research center, maybe, or I don't know. Do the gems look normal in their placement? As in, do they look like they were there? Are they built into the marble, or are they?
Yeah, they are. They're kind of it looks like the marble's been cut to make space for them, so it's all been put in.
That's
And you reckon that's probably for a light source that will light up as people come by.
But it's not working.
It's not working at the moment.
Okay, I think either we're going to find some horrific magical experiments down here, or this will be where the base of the battery is, which, if Derelict has had anything to do with, could have all sorts of shit and whatever else around.
Well, let's go down and see what that's been taken. I've got a suspicion.
You make your way down the corridor, and you come to these 2 alcoves on either side, which is halfway down this corridor. And there are 2 more doors. These are, again, marble double doors. One of them looks just like the one in front of you at the far side, and but the other one is covered in scratches.
Like light fingernail scratches or deep grooves that have been made by
in marble. Oh no, can we go? We can go now. We can leave.
You can give me investigate if you want to.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The scratches are on this side.
Yes.
If someone's trying to get in.
Yeah. The door on the left-hand side as you're going.
One success.
Success. Not fingernails.
Mhm.
Definitely more claw-like, but not like big claws. This is like
I
somewhere
put my
between.
claws kind of up against it.
Close. The claw marks are on the door are slightly smaller.
Oh,
It's-
I told you if we messed with her, she can claw through marble.
Who are you talking about? It's probably just a ferret
Derelict.
or a raccoon or
she's got
something.
a raccoon. This is marble.
It's smaller
She
than you.
runs down.
Very
Thanks
strong
for getting quite heads
raccoon.
up. Can one of you roll me a d6, please?
Yeah, go for it.
A 6.
Yay!
As you carry on.
Take a breath.
We gotta leave. We gotta leave because I keep getting involved in her business, and she told me not to get involved in her business. It only makes sense like
What
this. Is...
makes you, why do you always assume it's derelict like this?
Because he has been involved in everything that we've been anywhere near so far.
No, you've made the assumption she has.
She
We haven't
was-
had anything confirmed.
We've had evidence. She's got her clothes in upstairs. We found a scrap of her clothing up there.
Oh,
We
this
know
one.
that one, and then slightly smaller, probably dragon-blooded looking claw marks.
Right, but she seems like quite an intelligent woman.
And the only thing,
Why would she
that
be-
could enhance a normal person past that point. Who else have you seen with big claws? Someone of the changeling. So she's obviously involved in something to do with the changeling, and it's made her be able to claw through.
Tax. You're making
marble.
a lot of assumptions here. Why
Big
would
jumps.
why would
big-
she
Big jump.
be scrabbling down here trying to get through a door with her claws when she is an intelligent woman who could probably think of a way in just as easily as we did?
Because the changeling is making her insane. My brain isn't 100% right now. I'll give you that, but it's.
You aren't the only two dragon-blooded in the world. It
I know.
could be
I know.
a different
know.
one. It might not be a dragon-blooded person at all. It's just something with claws, like a bear or a wolf.
That's not better. I don't want to. A bear
Or
and a
some
wolf
kind
have
of
bigger
terrifying
claws than I
clawed
have.
serpent, or it could be a dragon. You know, it doesn't have to be dragon-blooded. It could be like a small dragon.
Shall we go? Shall we just
Yeah,
ignore this?
let's go on.
Could be a giant
No.
raccoon.
Gun is out of cloak.
So, yeah, if we go forward further down this corridor.
Yep. You can go past these two doors to the door to the double door at the end. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can do that.
Yeah, let's go down further, see what's further along.
Yeah.
Clearly, she didn't get in that one.
Yeah, so maybe she's in a
Listen,
different one. We'll find her.
This door again is not responding to anything, and we'll need a shelf to open.
I can do that.
I'm running out of momentum, but I will continue to help.
One success.
One success.
You begin to push this one open. This seems to be a lot harder. A really heavy door to open. It's like you managed to get it open just enough that you can slam a bar in there, so you don't have to force it past that point. And you can kind of see like a beam of light from your torch lights up the inside, and what you can see looks like a bit of a wreck in there. You see a few desks that look like they've all got burn marks on them, and there's like glass all over the floor.
Oh, I will use another figure to help because this is important.
Try again. Yeah.
Ooh.
It's another one success.
I haven't got anything.
One success. So again, you're starting to push through a little bit more, but it's getting a bit harder. It seems like these doors are like it's almost like they're on like really hardly tuned closers that are just pushing against you as you're trying to open it. You'll find it quite difficult to make progress. Catalina and Coda can give me perceive tests as you're not concentrating on.
Oh Jesus! I'm going to spend a couple of momentum
Mm-hmm.
to re-roll. I'm going to spend a couple more. Push that one. One success.
I had to spend some momentum to not get a critical failure, so nothing. Which I feel like I've done most of the
controlling
game.
the threat so far. So, Coda, as you're peering through, you can see as a bit more is revealed. You can see looking straight down the center, there looked like there was a central circular dais, some kind of. You can't see too much of it, but you can see that it maybe had like a glass jar or something on it, and that's been smashed. And on that dais, there was another little smaller pedestal, but there's nothing on that pedestal now. You want to carry on?
I think Ptaxx is going to do something separate because I'm running out of vigor. But I'm going to try and use Empower Weapon, but to empower the magicless unlocker to try and overpower the magical enchantment lock. I'm just playing around with stuff at this point.
We'll do this as an attune test.
Yeah. That's 2 successes.
So you send some power. You send some of you make some glyphic magic on the gemstone itself. You see a flicker of power fires through it, and you can almost sense it travel off to probably a control point. But when it hits the control point, it fizzles out, and you get a bit of feedback from it.
Okay.
So there's something wrong in whatever is controlling that central point. And from Nembarian technology, when they use more magic sort of their magic tech, that there would be like a central area that controls almost like a switchboard or a circuit board that would control all of the magical functions.
It didn't help with opening the door at all. Just trying to.
No.
Okay.
Aurora.
You're on your own now.
Aurora tried again. She didn't get anything, so I'm going to take a stress and re-roll all of them.
Okay.
2 successes.
That's enough. Maybe that little pulse of power just deadened the closers for a moment and allowed Aurora to push the things open fully, and they actually stay open. It's almost like where you've put that power in Ptaxx that you've locked it open.
Okay. I still put bars in place in case.
And you come into a room again lit by torchlight in the flickering light, shadows lighting up the walls with heavy burn marks on them. This room has been completely wrecked. There is no surface that doesn't look like it's had flame put to it. The glass on the floor is half melted. There is a single marble door at the back of the room.
Someone's wrecked this place.
Yeah, investigate the chaos. Does the person who's done this to this room, have they left any trace of their selves?
Investigate, please.
I want to look at the dais and try and figure out what needs to be done to put it back.
Okay. You can do attune or investigate, your choice.
Attune.
What about Aurora and Catalina? Is there nothing you want to do?
Can Aurora try and use her military contact to get an idea of whether the space has been destroyed because one big destructive thing happened, or has someone gone around and methodically destroyed everything to maybe cover something up?
You go investigate, but you can add your military contacts. That's fine. Catalina, you doing anything?
I just wanted to investigate, see if they've not burnt anything, or if there's something that's being missed.
Investigate. And then we'll go back round. So, Coda?
Just out of interest,
yeah,
as part of the investigation, the scorching, is it like an alchemical scorching, or is it
give you information depending on your investigate?
Can I use my alchemy contact to?
Yes, you can. Because if nothing else, it will rule it out.
Yeah, exactly that. Just a 1 success.
So you're looking at the destruction on the walls, and the burn marks. Coda, you see like the burn marks on the walls, perfectly burnt in glyph marks
Okay, so it's, yeah, okay.
in lots of different places. In looks like not random places, but equally spaced throughout the whole room, on the roof, the floor, on all the walls.
Almost like a containment field.
1 success. That's what you get.
Yeah,
Ptaxx.
5 successes. I rolled great on this attune.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're looking around, like the dais you can see has glyph marks, and the glyph marks are still active, and you recognize some of these glyphs. They are containment glyphs, safety glyphs. They're there to, and also siphoning glyphs. They're there to contain whatever was in the center here and siphon off the power to elsewhere. And you can see there's actually grooves in the floor with holes in the marble, which looks like maybe gemstones could have been socketed in, so they could siphon power off into gemstones. And again, there's almost like small mini ritual circles around each of these glyph sockets to siphon and enchant. So it's heavily enchantment. It looks like this dais, whatever was on this podium, they were investigating siphoning the power but keeping it contained whilst they were doing it. I will keep those 5 successes in mind, and I'll give you more information as more info comes available. So I think I haven't quite given you five successes worth yet.
Literally rolled, and I was like,
but based on what the others have found, we'll go on. Aurora?
I got 2 successes.
2 successes, and you were looking for
I was looking to see if it looked like it had been burnt on purpose to cover things up, or if there was like some big event happened.
So you're looking around, and these glyphs that are burnt are all very equally spaced. And you find some just dust on, like, there's like a chair that's tossed over, and there's like some just dust, ash on the floor. It looks like anything organic here, because like this would have been like a leather seat, but there's no wood, there's just metal left. Anything organic in this room was completely destroyed.
Okay.
So it looks like this might have been done on purpose rather than an experiment gone wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Catalina?
Yeah, so I was just searching if anything had been missed, and it's 2 successes.
2 successes, okay. So one thing, amongst some of the melted glass, you find small melted metal half cylinder. A few of them in various places.
What type of cylinder? Anything about them?
It's like flat on one side, then there's like a cylinder coming out of it, and it's like half melted in. So it's just a very strange kind of shape.
Okay.
What's it made out of?
Can I show
It's
Ptaxx?
metal.
Because he likes metal.
Yeah, it's like a melted bullet casing.
Bullet casing. Yes.
So potentially a fight. Yeah.
No, I think this is a explosion of some sort. Maybe.
Also,
Or like
for
derelict
2
is keeping
successes.
her ammunition here.
For 2 successes, there is these desks are made of metal. And although the compartments are all they look like they have wooden compartments and they're all blown out, but like the depth of the compartments isn't the full space of the desk. There may be something else inside.
Okay. Can I try and put my hand in?
Additional
Have a look?
investigate, yes.
Okay.
Is there anything else anyone wants to do as Catalina moves over to a desk and starts shuffling around it?
Jeez.
I think Ptaxx is just like full adding everything in his head together while just staring at the bits and bobs that people are holding up and just trying to brain it all. But he's also panicking the whole time.
So also, I'd say for the grooves and glyphs, looking behind the dais, there are glyphs and a train going into that door at the back.
Okay.
Yes, Kathleen, what you get?
I rolled so many 2s that I got
What you get with
nothing.
2s?
These
So
are fine.
Sorry?
Nothing. Just 2s.
No, I can't do anything with it. But I will just call someone over, whoever's nearest, and just kind of say like, "Oh, I swear there's something more in here," but I don't know. I just can't see anything.
Why do you think there's more in there? Sorry.
It just seems like the compartments aren't as long as the desk or whatever, and
no,
maybe there's something
no.
in there.
I'm picking up
I'm
what
not
you're
very
putting
good
down.
at these sorts of things.
Let's make a thieves
No,
test
start.
for this
That's
code.
what I got.
Yeah.
Steve looking for release catches.
Just be aware. This is the second time this has been attempted, so there may be consequences.
All right.
There will be consequences.
Depends on the
Gonna be a
number of
crocodile.
successes.
Hawk. That. I will.
That's my roll didn't go as well as I wanted it to.
It's a good roll, but I'm thinking I'm gonna spend a momentum and a vigor, push one of the other 5s to a success, and get 3 successes.
Ooh.
That's good. Yeah, it was 2 successes initially, so 3 for the second one to avoid any consequences is fine. Yeah, you pop open a desk and a journal pops out.
Ooh. Quick read.
Make a. This would be a investigate.
Oh, okay. Ptaxx, do you like reading?
I do like reading, yes. I did the investigate.
Okay, you get stat. Well, don't roll. You've still got loads on the tune. You open up and you find loads of glyphic diagrams.
Oh, there's so many spells.
There's a lot of, but not spells.
Oh, they're not spells.
These are rituals and and diagrams of devising new ways to ritualize cognitive magic.
Oh, this is magic I don't really do anything to do with, but it's to do with ritualizing cognitive magic.
Which means what?
Mind magic. I don't really understand arcane magic, let alone other stars magic. But this is ritualizing it.
It looks like there's a lot of information in this book. A lot of it's in code, or they use glyph forms you're not necessarily familiar with. You could probably decode it over time.
I need some time with this book to figure out what's going on with it all.
Let's take it with. I think we've got everything we can out of this room. Perhaps we can look in the next one.
Mm-hmm. Can I go and inspect the door?
A single door beyond? Yep.
Did you say there was a trail leading to it?
There is if Ptaxx points them out, there's like a line of glyphs that lead up to it.
Okay.
And these glyphs are the containment glyphs. Wait a second. These are
glyphs. And this is probably where you look round at all the glyphs that are burnt into the walls, Ptaxx, which for the end of your 5 successes, which are emblazoned with teleku glyphs, which are force power and usually a combination of disintegration magics.
So someone's trying to disintegrate
all the dust, all the piles of ash that are in this room.
Mm-hmm.
Probably a lot of people got disintegrated when these all went off.
Okay. Some people died here.
Are they still active? These things? Is it likely to go up again?
They're all burnt.
I'm presuming they may have been some form of trap for coming in and trying to mess with the thing you're trying to contain.
Or a trap for something trying to escape.
Or trying to escape if it breaks free, yes.
Or for someone's trying to steal the power source.
Which means someone sent a lot of people in here to get blown up so that they can come in quickly at the end. But that door's also got containment magic on it, so be careful because there might be something contained within it, and be careful because there might be disintegration traps. I'm going to keep an eye out behind us because I think the derelict is going to turn up any second now.
Can you disarm these glyphs, or they just exist? You can't switch them off in any way.
I could try. I don't know exactly how to go about it, but it's just counterweaving. I've got basic ideas of how to do that when someone's actively casting a spell, but something embedded, I don't know. I'd have to. Again, I feel like this is all cognitive magic. Do the glyphs that we're seeing around the room match to the ones in the journal, or do they match?
No, these look like more traditional, and it's a mixture of enchantment and runic runecrafting.
Okay, which I know both of. Well, no, I know runesmithing. Okay.
Yes, you can. There's an element of runesmithing on these ritual glyphs, ritualized glyphs. Like you'd reckon, like those glyphs along the way. Your runes are like one and done for the most part, and then you have to recharge them. That's what all of these glyphs around the walls were.
But the containment magic ones, they're still active, right? Or are they?
They're not. They're depowered, shall we say?
Okay, because there's no powers. So actually, they're not doing anything, but because they're not connected to the source. But anything runic will still be active because it's just basically and then you need someone to reactivate it. So with time, I could reactivate one of these runic glyphs. But there might be some more through that door. We don't know. It depends what we come to. So just be prepared that you might turn into dust.
And we'll deal with whatever's.
Catalina and Coda, just while Aurora and Ptaxx are doing this, that was just one desk, and there are other desks.
Oh, are there?
For the sake of brevity, if you just both want to roll either investigate or thieve, and I'll compile all the successes, and we'll see what you get, what else you might find.
Well, shit.
That was my reaction to rolling 3 ones, so I'm gonna spend some resources and re-roll all of that.
You can let me have some threat.
Basically,
Yeah, that's been a while.
I don't mind because you've spent quite a bit of vigor keeping the threat down and keeping your successes up. You're spending resources.
Yeah.
One success.
One success.
Just the one for me as well.
Okay, yeah. You managed to pop open a few other desks, and you find a small gemstone on a stick, which looks very much like the one that the steward at the desk used that they asked you to touch.
Ooh.
And you also find 2 gemstones carved into perfect pyramid shapes.
Meanwhile, Aurora's going to try the door.
Aurora and Ptaxx.
I'm keeping an eye on. Oh, do we need to force this door open?
I was gonna.
Force.
Well, yeah. What'd you roll?
I'm gonna spend 2 momentum, turn a 5 into a 6, and that is 2 successes.
That's enough. Yeah. Aurora shoves this door open, and you reveal quite a small, like almost a cupboard room, a little bit bigger than a cupboard. As the door opens fully into it, and you reveal it's covered. The room is head to toe covered in glyphs, all the way around.
Active.
They're not active, and the thing that may have disrupted the glyphs in here becomes quite apparent, as there is a body wearing all white, fairly good clothes, just riddled with bullet wounds, just slumped on the floor.
I think that's what was being contained, maybe. I just want to look first to see if there's any runic things that haven't activated.
Give me a tune. Aurora, do you want to do perceive or investigate?
Sure.
That's 1 success.
That's okay.
1 success on investigate.
1 success. So this looks like just a normal person who's just been covered in wound, in just like shot many, many times. Yeah.
Have the shots come from all angles?
No. It's like head, body, body.
Okay.
Like one perfect bullet wound in the center of the forehead.
Mm-hmm.
And Ptaxx, you notice that one of the glyphs has been scuffed just enough to fully disrupt the glyph pattern.
Okay. I go over to the body and just check it over, see if there's anything further.
You can give me investigate if you like as well.
Yeah. I'm going to use my 2 momentum to turn that 5 into a 6. So 1 success.
You find another pyramid-shaped gemstone. This one is glowing. It's powered.
Oh.
And looking at it, and it was just in the pocket, but where the body was leaning, you move the body slightly, and there is a hole that looks like it's a square shape, but it looks like a reverse pyramid hole.
I don't want to put this in this hole right now because I feel like this might power up this room, but this is a powered gem.
Is the body where you say he's wearing all white? Is it a
Yeah,
uniform?
what is this?
Is there?
He's got white trousers, white shirt, white coat. If you look in the pocket, if you look in the, he's got actually pinned to the front. It's got a little wooden plaque that says Dr. Bragov.
Dr. Brave Gov.
Dr. Bragov.
Okay. Dr. Bragov.
The Bragov. He doesn't seem to have anything else on him.
What's like? Is he like a younger man, an older man?
Middle-aged.
Middle age.
Okay, so he might not be the thing that's been contained, but he was one of the researchers, obviously. Here. Okay, now that there's a bunch of bullet holes in someone, I think it's fairly safe for me to go full paranoid conspiracy on the fact that the derelict is involved in this. Hmm?
You might be right.
Anyone? Yeah?
Yeah. The bullets really are a giveaway. There's not many of those around.
So
unfortunately-
my current thought pattern is that she obviously the Forge has got a lot to do with this place and this Starfall, and it seems to be a place of control that she's using to do something in, and maybe she's trying to take down another powerful person or people within Starfall to gain control here. Maybe, I don't know, but a good start is to destroy their power system by killing their researcher. And does no one care that this guy's gone missing? Does anyone know he exists? How long does he look like he's been dead for? Is there any indicators about, like...
I mean, you can do another investigate if you want.
Yeah? Don't presume Scholar helps me here. Or Alchemy?
Either.
Okay.
Why
I got
not
Alchemy. Oh, nice.
Why not both? What is medicine but a combination of...
I think I got a bunch of bad things, so I'm going to stress myself. Because...
Yeah, give yourself the wins now.
Oh, well. That's better. 2 successes.
2 successes? Okay. 3 days? 4 days? Not that long.
Okay, he's been dead about 3-4 days. You can tell by where the blood's pooled around the body. Obviously it's pooled around the bottom where it was and how cold it is and the level of decomposition. So this hasn't been long happened, which means Derelix is working with less numbers than she probably initially expected, unless the people who died in here were... I don't know what to do about any of this. We could skip town and forget any of this happened. I think that that's a really good idea.
Nobody knows we're down here.
One person does.
2 people know we're down here.
Many people probably know we're down here.
But
Rich people gossip. They talk. They do. I've seen. They do it. They talk a lot of things.
So clearly we know now that someone has come in here.
Derelicts.
Somewhat. Okay. Someone has come down here.
Derelicts.
the perpetrator.
The
Who we
perpetrator.
can call derelicts.
Okay. Never mind. Do we go have a look at the other doors?
No. Yes. Okay. You're right. I should do that. What were you going to say? Sorry, Coda.
No,
Just
it's okay.
oh.
No, it's fine.
No, I don't.
It's fine. Let's go to the other door.
Okay,
You're
yeah, we can
obviously
go to
nervous.
the.
Right.
I just. What? Sorry.
Let's get more information
No,
before we
yeah.
make assumptions.
Let's do
Yeah,
that.
let's. I mean,
Can you make an attune test for me?
whom? Sorry.
Coda. No, Ptaxx, attune,
No.
sorry.
Yeah.
And also, actually, Coda, you could probably do the same. Because you've seen
Two
quite a bit of
successes.
information here.
Another two
Yeah,
successes.
Oh, Glenn, have 2 fret.
Okay.
Oh no! Why did you do
Nah.
it?
Okay.
It's the
Yeah.
beginning of
Well,
the
at least
end
some
now.
prep the next time. Lovely. So you've got Ptaxx, you kind of look at everything that's been proffered up. I assume you've shared the information of the things you
Oh, yeah.
found elsewhere. So you've
Full
got
ramble.
you're
So-
looking at this power room. You see there's one little bit of glyph that is marred, which with your runic power, with your runesmithing experience, you could probably fix. The power source, which is this little pyramid that's glowing, looks like it's been removed by the person that had been shot. And you have the little attunement stick, so you'd be able to attune yourself to this place if you wanted to.
So we could have complete power of the mausoleum.
At least open it up so you could use it.
I think I could give us access to the doors.
Sure. That'll make getting in and out easier.
Yes, and it should fix most of this problem, but I feel like something else. Anyway, okay, I will try and do that.
Remember with your runesmithing, please, and you can add scholar as well.
Okay,
Can I
that
make
gives
an
me a
intuit
total.
test on Ptaxx?
Yeah.
What are you trying to into
The
it?
way you phrased, we could have complete power over this place.
Would
Thing.
I'd really like to know if there's anything behind that phrase.
Into it. Ptaxx, you can give a persuade or a bluff. Don't say which.
Okay.
And we'll see who gets the most.
One.
There's no
success.
threat. This is a safe test because it's between party members, so no threat or momentum generated either way.
2 successes.
Ptaxx is anxious and saying things.
Okay.
There is no rhyme or reason to what
Okay.
you're saying.
Fine.
It's just a bit of it's attackism. He was just being very.
Okay.
That's the fact of it.
That's fine.
Okay, so I got those. Ooh, and then I'll make that 5 into a 6. So that gives me 4 successes.
Okay, so you complete that small bit of glyph that was worked out. You move the body away. Make sure that the blood's removed because that might disrupt some of the enchantments. And then when everything is completely clean and clear, you pop the pyramid back in and you see the glyphs begin lighting up. You hear a hum of power and the lights in the room that you were in come on. Bing, bing, and they're like spots that glow and fill the whole room with light. So you're in a complete sterile white light lit room. And you've got the little attunement thing, so you can tap your finger onto it and then tap it to a gemstone that's embedded in the center of the thing. And that you would know would mean you can just walk in and out of the doors as you see fit. So you've attuned yourself to it.
Tune everyone to it.
Yeah, so now you have free move. You expect free movement of this area and the mausoleum. And as you do that, as you hear this hum roar by, down the corridor you came from, the doors are still open. The doors begin to close a bit as you see the lights come on and shadows begin to emerge from one of the rooms, from in the floor, the ceiling, the wall, pouring out of this room as this screeching echoes out and down the corridor. And that is where we will end the session.
That seems
about
fine.
right. Yeah, you're right.
Okay. That's good. Yeah, good session. Bit of investigation. Lovely bit of breakfast role play.
Yeah.
And just for those at home, the importance of the ambassador's brother and everything else is this was one of my former characters that died during the campaign that we had, that was done by one of our other writers, Mark, who wrote most of the Erevath and Allcastle plotlines, and it's responsible for the Allcastle curse along with a number of other things and many of our character deaths as well. So
Good old Castian.
so that's why both Kai and Anna certainly had a little, oh, look. Sam didn't react, although she was part of that campaign.
Not for very long. I knew Castian, but
Castian. She hated him, it's fine.
I
We know
don't
the truth.
remember. Guys, you know, I read the rules, I don't remember the rules. I play a game, I don't remember the game.
I think
Yeah,
I left that campaign
it's
before
fine.
Castian died, so it was a surprise to me. Oh, he's dead.
Yeah. Yeah. That's how Mark ended the campaign, by blowing me
Oh,
up.
because I died with you. That's right.
Yeah, that's it. We all died in a fiery
I got my
explosion
own
So
back.
hugely actually
at the end
relevant
of the
for you.
campaign.
Very
Having
memorable
failed
moment.
to, having
I don't even know my character.
having accidentally delivered the elf that cast the Allcastle curse to the place where he could cast the Allcastle curse.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if that was a great campaign for us, but you know, we did bad things.
We meant
But it was a
well.
little nod. There was a lot of Aruvian connections here, and in Cassian's backstory, his older brother was indeed an ambassador, so it all just made sense.
Mm-hmm.
So there's lots of little connections, and there's a few other things that Kai spotted through his 20-odd
There-
years of playing
there
in
was
our
quite a
campaigns and
few in
helping
this
build the
one where-
world.
where,
Everything is always connected, and there's always secrets to discover, and we look forward to revealing them all in time to everyone. Great, thanks very much. Same time next week.
Yeah, see you next time.
Sure.
Good night. See you later.